Hello! Hello from the hand cam. So yeah, this is what this is. Did I turn? Oh my god! Daily Ra and the follow. Thanks for the follow. Did you wait for me to sort of turn off or turn like go to this scene so you can hear me react to that? Yeah, okay. I have you figured. Okay. So, let's do the question of the day real quick, because got that on the screen and I can read it. Have you ever kept a journal? I have a long time ago, but yeah, I'm not nearly organized to keep a journal for very long. There's a particular app that I've used a long time ago. Okay, when I say long time ago, we're talking maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit before I streamed, but not fully. And it was a sort of habit tracker, right? Problem. I did the things, I just didn't tick them off. And that's the problem I have with journals. I'm too disorganized. But, yeah, that's the question of the day. So, as the title alludes, I have so many nanoblocks. I've got this one. We got this one. We got... Oh, they're upside down. They got this one. We got this one. We got this one. We got this one. Oh. We got this one. Oh, that's backwards. Got this one. We got this one. We got this one. And we got this one. We got 8 of them. You can never keep a journal for more than a week. I keep forgetting to write. Yeah, I got the same problem. And I think it comes down. Are you disorganized as well? Which is kind of ironic because that's what people recommend journals for. People who are disorganized, but I'm too disorganized to keep it up. So, I've got 8 sets of nanoblocks. I'm going to say this now. I am not going to be able to do all 8 in one stream. This is going to take 2 streams at least. But let's have a look. So we got a Milotic. We got a Gardevoir. We got a Garchomp. We got a Gyarados. We got a Metagross. We got an Entei, we got a Kubfu, and we got Suicune. In fact, actually, I'm going to arrange them like this. And it's going to be clear. It's going to be clear why I'm arranging them like this. So, nanoblocks are quite often, very much so. I imagine the idea behind it is learn organization by keeping the journal itself. And if you can keep that up, other aspects will probably fall into place. Yeah, it doesn't really work like that, though. In my experience, it never really works like that. You need something... Okay. This is my advice. But as somebody who is disorganized, you need a tool that you yourself enjoy using, feel like you can use, and doesn't really require a lot of effort for you to use. Right? I'm disorganized, yes. I use tools to help me keep organized. Journals don't work for me. But what does work for me is checklists. So, when I am preparing for my stream, I've got a series of checklists, and I will tick off each individual thing that as I go through. And for the most part, that works for me. But It honestly depends on the person. If you're disorganized, you have to find the thing that works for you. It might be a journal, but it might not necessarily be a journal. I think journals don't work a lot. And I think the reason why journals don't work so much is because people just give the advice of, yeah, keep a journal. But they don't tell you how you should keep the journal. They don't tell you how you should organize things or how you should even go about doing it, what you should journal. Because there's a lot of ways you can approach a journal. And there might be a way of journaling that would work for me. But the way that I did it, did not work. And I think that's why journaling doesn't always work, because people don't really have a... That is a lot of Pokemon. There is a lot of Pokemons. So, here's the reason why I arranged them in this way. So, Nanoblocks come in like difficulty levels. So these ones are 2 out of 5 in difficulty, and these ones are 3 out of 5. Now, I'm not really sure what I want to start with. What is chat feeling? Should I go based on difficulty? Should I do 2 out of 5s for this stream and then 3 out of 5s? Or should I do a mixture? Should I do all the legendaries? And when I say legendaries, legend and one of the pseudos, because there's 2 pseudos. What's chat feeling? Oh my god, what the fuck? I say mixture. Okay. You know what? I am feeling, if we're doing a mixture... Good girl watch. Oh my god! Oh no, the good girls start early. I'm feeling I do the 2 legendaries, the 2 legendary beasts. We do Kubfu, and we do Metagross as a pseudo. And then that way we've got 2 2-stars and 2 3-stars that we've done. But I might alternate. I might start with a 2-star, do one of the 3-stars, do another 2-star, and do another 3-star. What do you think? I think that's what I'm going to do. And then the others I will do the next stream. Plus I do all the box ones as well. It's weird they come in different formats. Question: favorite legendary mon per generator? Oh, that is tricky. I'm going to start with Kubfu, by the way. Right. Favorite legendary: Garchomp or Gyarados 2-star? Let me have a look. Gyarados is 3-star, and Garchomp is also 3-star. Be thankful I haven't done much yet, but BRB, I got some message. No worries, no worries. Okay. So, so is it legendary, favorite legendary per Pokemon? Okay, Gen 1 is easy. It's got to be Mew. Mew's a favourite. Oh god, I need some scissors. Gen 2 is also easy. Lugia, all the way. Lugia. Lugia has been my favourite legendary of all time for the longest time. So it has to be Lugia. Favourite Gen 3 legendary. Ooh, that's where things get tricky. I don't know. I kind of like. Also, Lugia arts are always good. Honestly, if you come across any Lugia art, like share it in the Discord, please. We need more Lugia arts. I think Gen 3, I have to go for Jirachi. Maybe. Maybe Jirachi? And again, Rayquaza. It's between Jirachi and Rayquaza, honestly. I know those are wildly different picks, but they're all very different reasons, okay? Gen 4 is also very difficult, and it has changed for me. It used to be Arceus, but I think it's Darkrai now, actually. Oh my god. You know what? You warned me. You warned me this was going to happen, and yeah, now I still got startled. I take it you've spoken to that person. Who is it that he was talking to? No, I won't ask. I won't ask. I was kind of curious. Was it related, or was it just like something else? I don't know. I'm kind of in a very interesting mood today. So I don't know how today's stream's going to go. Bear in mind what my mood is. The mood might be a little low, or it might get pretty high. It could be all over the place. Who knows? That's kind of where I am at right now. Yes, it was related. Oh, what? Wait, what? How is it related? What did you do? Who are you talking to? Okay. So, for those who haven't been to my Nano... I shall not disclose that information. No worries. I shall not ask any further. Anyway, for those who haven't been to the Nanoblock stream, yeah, these are basically tiny Lego. And it's more like a model building kit than it is anything else. I mean, I suppose Lego can be considered a model building kit. But kind of the process that you go about it is like building a model rather than Lego. If you don't count Lego as model... Do you count Lego as model building? It's kind of its own thing, I think. Oh, I haven't finished the list. Oh my god! Thanks for the sub! Articuno, Ho-Ho, Latios. Latios is a solid pick, not gonna lie. Oh my... Okay! Azelf, Keldeo... Ooh. For me, Gen 5. Oh, Gen 5 is another hard one. Yveltal... Yeah, I think Yveltal might be my favourite Gen 6 Pokemon. Gen 6 Legendary. Nearligo, that's an interesting Gen 7 pick. I like Guzzlord for a very specific reason. You see, in the anime, the Pokemon either say their name, sometimes they're raw. Guzzlord is just a man screaming. And you know what? I respect that. Other than that, maybe... I mean, at this point, I think we're counting Ultra Beasts as legendaries. Other than that, it has to be... Oh god, what is it? The... Celesteela. Celesteela is kind of cool. But no, I think for me, Gen 7 has to be Guzzlord. Regidrago. Ooh, okay. Regidrago. I kind of like Regieleki. Regieleki is cool, but I kind of like Regieleki better. I know, wild. The dragon likes the other Reggie other than the dragon type better than... and Chien-Pao. Oh god, no, I have to go for Miraidon. Miraidon's my favourite from Gen 9. Though Koraidon is also in that camp, but honestly, I have to go with Miraidon. Miraidon is great. I want to feed my motorbike sandwiches, but I don't want my motorbike break. Help. A lot of it is sorting at the beginning. Is that cream? Or is that white? No, that's cream. Wow, there's like 3 cream pieces in the entire thing. Okay, no, there's... Oh, I'm sorry, no. There's 6 cream pieces in the entire thing. My apologies. Oh my god, this is just like one light grey. Oh, sorry, no, there's like 3. Again, my apologies. Gust Lord and the electric one. Oh, are you talking about, circuitry? Of course you like... What do you mean, of course I like Gust Lord? It's not for the reason you think. It's because... Oh, Okay, thanks for the bits. Zuxtree is... Yeah, Zuxtree is a good one. Zuxtree is a good shout. There's 3 light grey 1x1s, and that has me really concerned. But this is also a 2-star, so it's not going to be too difficult. It's not going to make me do anything weird. Because you start doing weird ones on the higher difficulties. I've not done anything higher than 3-star, but all of the ones where I've had to have, like, really do something in a very weird way have been 3-stars. Why must I be EP at work? Okay, I have a question for you. Are you a coffee drinker? Or are you like me? Are you in the camp that coffee is absolutely disgusting? Ah! No! I've lost a piece! I've lost a piece! Okay. I have found it. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Okay, we can finally begin. I think this might be a grey Pokemon, you guys. Look how much grey there is compared to any other colour. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so we need... Oh wow, wild. We're starting off with 33% of our cream pieces. Half of them if you take into account how many the actual build uses. Right. So this is doing the thing that I've always had a pet peeve, and that is it's not telling you how many pieces you need at the start. And it's something I have complained about a little bit. Really? I could have guessed yellow. You're not supposed to lose pieces. The bean sweat does not taste good to me. I blame it on being given a lot of coffee pudding. Yeah, I'm not. I just can't get into coffee. I'm not even really that big of a tea drinker, if I'm honest. If I'm drinking a hot drink, it's probably going to be hot chocolate. I do drink some green teas, but it's not very often I do. Okay, I need a yell. At the beginning, you end up searching for a lot of pieces in a sea of. Okay, no, I need a what's it called? A T-shaped piece. There we go. That step is always really tricky because you kind of have to build the base, build 2 layers. Oh, there's a check-in. Most caffeine I get is the rare diet soda, since I mostly drink the zeros. Well, okay, here's a very interesting thing. Coke Zero, I believe, has caffeine in it. But if you're talking about zeros compared with full sugars, compared with diets, diet has the most caffeine. The zero refers to zero sugar. Now, that is talking about Coke. Other sodas might do things differently, but I have looked into this because when I used to work at the Telcan, I needed a way to keep myself from falling asleep, because I have fallen asleep at work before and got pulled up about it. This was when it was getting warm, and I tend to get a bit eepy in the warmth. Coke do be the good. Yeah. That's usually my source of caffeine. If I'm drinking Coke for the sake of caffeine, though, I will go diet over zero because it does have slightly more. But we're also not talking about a whole lot more. By the way, don't lead by my example. If you have to stay awake, going down the caffeine route is not the healthiest. It's just something that I did because, well, I also had a pretty shitty sleep schedule. Okay. I just want to point out, I looked up to look at chat. I saw the 69 bits before the alert, and it still startled me. Does a good girl need warm snuggles? I do, actually. I do, actually. Thanks for the offer. I do, actually. Coke Zero hits different. Yeah, same for Pepsi Zero. If I'm drinking by default, I'll drink like the zeros because I feel like the zeros taste better. But I do like the diets. I just think the diets are maybe a little bit weaker in flavor. But at least by comparison to, say, coffee, I can at least stomach them. I actually enjoy the taste. Whereas with coffee, I can't stand it. And at that point, there's not really much point. At that point, there's not really much point. That was great sentence structure, Neo. But like, you get what I mean, right? People who drink coffee, like I'm not judging you. Okay, I probably am judging you a little bit. If you are one of those people who drinks coffee just for the sake of the caffeine, but and if you don't like, even if you don't like the flavor, but I'd rather, if I'm drinking something and I just want a caffeine boost, I still rather drink something that I actually like. My caffeine intake is pretty low. I mostly drink sparkling ice and carbonated water. Yeah, I mean, caffeine's not great. Also, something that I've learned about caffeine, which is little fun fact, little fun fact with from Neo here. Caffeine doesn't actually make keep you awake, or caffeine doesn't make you feel what's the word? Caffeine doesn't make you awake. Caffeine just stops you from being able to feel tired. Your body is still tired, you just don't feel it, which is kind of worse because you're blocking out signals your body is trying to tell you. By the way, it's rich from me giving advice about sleep schedules when my sleep schedule is so shit. I went to bed around about God knows. I tend to go to bed really late. I don't have a good sleep schedule. I've kind of always been like that though. I need to work on that at some point. Okay, so step 3, we're getting there. I can't help it. I want to get all the pieces for the step before I like slot them all into place. That's the way I prefer to do them. It makes it difficult because it doesn't tell you how many there are that you're supposed to grab. Some of them do, some of them don't. And I do enjoy the ones that do tell you. But I think maybe part of the reason why this one doesn't tell you is because it's got a lot of steps despite being a 2-star. And then I'll grab this one. And then oh, we need cream, and that is going to be the last cream if the instructions are to be believed. Then we need black as well. Yeah. So, what are your all's favorite Pokemon? We've done the legendaries, but I want to know what your favorite Pokemon of all time is. Some of you I could probably guess. Some of you I know. But yeah, I would like to know. Oh, here we go. Gee, I wonder, Neil never guessed mine. Oh, is yours Poliwag by any chance? I'm joking. I know you, Vulpix. Another question. Would you rather have a plushie or body pillow for your son? Ooh. Ooh. See, that's a very interesting question. Because I do eventually want to get both. I do eventually want to do like a merch store at some point, and I do eventually want to have both as merch produced at some point. But you know, we'll see where that goes. But as for what you're asking, okay, here's where I'm going with this. I would rather a plushie. Now, I've got a very specific reason. If I'm getting a body pillow, there are other characters I'd rather get because I'd rather, you know, be... It's like, when you get a body pillow, it's like you're, you know, cuddling with that character. But I see my Sona as like an extension myself, so I feel like that would be a little bit weird. But a plushie, I think, you know, you can have a plushie of basically yourself, so... I guess Vulpix, but maybe more evolutions. Oh, interesting. I think for me, it has to be Umbreon. Umbreon is probably my favourite. I know, again, not going for the dragon type. We're going wild today. Okay, yep. Right, need another one of those. I'm like getting grey, because grey is the one that I'm reaching for the most, but if I move it, it's moving the paper a little bit. Need a 2 and a 4. And then one of these. Okay, and then another 2 and another 4. I gotta take a few Pokemon. I take a favorite Pokemon question. Mine are either Absol or the Dino line with Arcanine and Rockruffus. Yana's up. Oh my god! By 51 bits. I send this with a message from a certain someone of the pink color. You deserve it. Also, Pokemon Plus restock. Pokemon Plus restock the life-size Arcanines again, please. Honestly, wait, they do life. Wait. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. They do life-size Arcanines? Okay, I'm googling this right now. Give me a minute. Yes, okay. Sorry, I also got a little bit distracted by saying, life-sized Arcanine plush. Okay. Oh, that looks great. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I need this. Oh, I really need this. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. As much as I need this and some of the other life-size plushies, because some of the other life-size plushies I've seen I really want. My living situation wouldn't allow for it. There wouldn't be much space. So it will probably go on my throne if I remember, but not right now. Because that I would absolutely put on my throne. But unfortunately, my living situation wouldn't allow for something like that. There's not a lot of space in this house. I really need to move. Put it in save later, Goober. You know what? Yeah, that I need to do that. Anything that I can't put on my phone, I'm gonna put on my save later. Someone remind me at the end of stream, because I know I'm gonna forget. Because it took me a while to do do certain things that people have asked me to do at the end of streams, because my memory is awful. I mean, okay, let me give you an example of my memory being awful. I was talking to somebody the other day, and what happened is I asked them, oh, hey, do you want to maybe play Yu-Gi-Oh! On VR chat? And they said, I'm sorry, I don't have VR chat. I then asked them a little bit later in the conversation if they were going to go to a certain VR chat meet, and then they said, I don't have VR chat. my laptop's not. And so today, keep in mind, today, 2 days have passed. So today, then, so within 2 days, I've asked them a third time. I've asked this person 3 times in the space of 2 days something about them being on VR chat or what have you, after they've told me that they don't have VR chat, they can't use it, their laptop. Yeah, you understand how bad my memory is. Now, here's the thing about my memory. It's not always this bad. My memory can vary. My memory can be good. It purely depends on the day. Like, there have been situations where I've had really good memory. And I think this is something that someone's told me, and I think it's true. I don't actually have a bad memory. I can't remember what it is, but it's like, you don't have a bad memory, it's just that you think you do, so it affects what your memory's like. I don't know, it's weird. Memory is a weird thing. I need to learn how to use my memory, because you can get books. You can get books that teach you how to use your memory properly, and apparently they actually work. Apparently they're really good. Which is great, because there's a lot of things I want to try and do that requires me to use my memory. For example, I want to learn Japanese, as I've mentioned a few times. But it is very difficult if your memory is bad. Memory's a weird thing, right? How many light greys? There's supposed to be 2, so I'm going to put the light grey in there so I can save myself on space. go for some popcorn. I got some popcorn. Right. So it's pointed out that I'm using some light grey. Oh, what? Oh my god! You got me. You over oh, and so you got my attention. I was like, oh, what are you oohing about? And then boom, that's where you send it. Are you doing this on purpose? Popcorn was the oh, okay. Oh, hydrate. Okay, cool. Got some water. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I usually have a snack when I'm streaming because, well, I'm a diabetic, so it's not really great if my blood sugar drops low. You know, looking after myself, making sure I'm okay. But yeah, popcorn is usually my go-to because it doesn't make a lot on. I know popcorn is famous for the crunch, but it also doesn't really make a lot of noise when I eat the popcorn. I mean, how many of you noticed during any of my streams that I'm eating popcorn other than when I mention it, right? So it's doesn't really disturb me that much. It's also a very good snack because it's actually relatively low in carbohydrate, which is something I have to watch out for. Like, you have to have some carb because that's the whole point of having the snack. But it's about control. It was your turn to be bullied is why I'm consistently... Okay. What do you mean, my turn to be bullied? What do you mean, my turn to be bullied? I warned you of this in that Discord. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I said this now or if I said this, but I am now afraid of you. Remember when I said, "Oh yeah, no, I'm more afraid." No, I'm afraid of you at this point. I mean, also consider the fact the pillow as well. I should have been afraid from the pillow. For those who don't know, Talk bought me a pillow from my throne. And honestly, I am very much looking forward to this pillow because, yeah, this chair has seen better days. This is not a very good chair, but the pillow is going to help a lot. You're evil. Evil. Yeah, evil. I would say that. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Got to put some. Huh? Oh wait, that goes there. It's actually starting to be recognizable as Kafu. I'll show you after I've done this step. I'll kind of put it up to the camera. It's something I need to do after every step or every other step, maybe. Let's see. Oh my god. Ah! Also, I started to stream with 5k bit. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, I'm consider me officially afraid. Meanwhile, have a cup chew head. Cup chew's cup foo even. Why are we calling it cup chew? Cup chew's a different Pokemon. This is the fighting Pokemon, not the ice Pokemon. I'm blaming me being flustered, okay? I say some very silly things when I'm flustered. As some of you may know. Oh, by the way, speaking of silly things, so I've come across something very interesting. I don't know how many of you play Magic, but there is an old card called Charizard. Now, here's the thing about Charizard. I have been tormenting a particular friend of mine with mentions of this specific card. Now, indeed I do. I don't know what that's for. But what this card does is it creates a sub-game in the middle of the game you are currently playing. You have to take everything that is not currently on the field. So basically take your library in your... I think, no, you keep your hand where it is. But basically, you take your library, your deck, and then you move to another table and you play another game. But you start... I think you start at a lower life count. I could be wrong. And the winner of that game... the one who does not win that game halves their current life. Now, it's got me thinking. If you had another Charizard in your deck, and it's not an expensive card, it costs 2 mana to play. How many nests deep can you go? Could you just rock up to a local game store with like several game mats, be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I have these just in case people need them, when in reality you're the one who needs them because you're playing multiple games of Magic at the same time. And I found an article that explained how to do 2 million levels of Charizard by cloning it with another card. And I just think... And the thing is, that deck is not going to win. The whole point is just to... But you're doing it to waste your opponent's time. And you know what? I love that. I would be willing to do that for the bit. I have played a very similar game in another game. And, yeah, it was funny, but it was not a deck I'd wanted to play again because it took, like, 3 hours. It took 3 hours to finish that game. Because here's the thing, you put yourself in a position where you can't lose by normal means. So your opponent just watches you win, or watches themselves lose, slowly. Also, we've got an ad break coming up in nearly half a minute, between minutes adverts. Yeah, all of that good stuff. So, self-care. If you're subscribed, you won't get an ad break. But consider self-caring anyway, because, yeah, self-care is important. That's why I have some of the redeems I have, is for the sake of self-care. I will be continuing to build this cub food. Why do I keep calling it Cub Chew? Why do I keep wanting to call it another Pokemon's name? Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna grab... should I not? Should you or should you not what? What are you planning? What are you planning on doing? I'm actually afraid of what you're gonna do. Because a part of me feels like I know what you're planning on doing. And a part of me is afraid that it might be worse than I thought. Just give an answer. Sure, why not? Oh! Okay, well, holy shit! Okay, we got a hype train. Wait, do I have a hype train? Oh no, it's reminding me. Okay, okay, we nearly reached the beat bowl. Okay, that's what it's reminding me of. Got it. Jesus Christ, 1,000 bits. Holy shit. Not yet. Not yet. No. I never know where hype trains start. Hype trains are weird. It was just telling me about the bit goal. Because you got us to 75% of the way there, except I think it's a little more than 75% there because I got 1,600 out of 1,800. Right. God, that startled the fuck out of me. The bits being thrown kind of scares me a little bit. It is kind of, it's like, it makes such a loud noise. I'm very easily startled, okay? I'm not. I can't see chat right now because I'm looking at this GubTube, but I know some of you are judging at how easily startled. I'm easily startled, okay? Oh fuck me. Okay. Who threw that sock? Is it? It is saying something about AC. Yeah, because that's the big goal. That's the big goal. You're extremely basically gone from 800 to, sorry, 600 to 1600. I can. Oh my god, I'm losing. I'm losing the will to speak at this point. Oh my god, this is a tight fit. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. So I was probably thinking, oh my god, Neo read my mind. She's psychic. Yes, I know what you're all thinking. I know what all of you are thinking. You're thinking, damn, that is one scary dragon. I was so tempted to make the joke. Wait, what joke? What joke are you talking about? Are you talking about the tight fit one? Oh, yeah, you're talking about the tight fit. Okay. Yeah, I know. I realised after I said it. Listen, I have a bad habit of saying something like that and, like, not realising it when I said it in my head. But then hearing myself say it, I think, oh, I just said that, didn't I? I mean, you only have to look at the Pikmin clip I made where I was like, oh yeah, what's an inch between friends? Yep. What is an inch between friends? Well, to a lot of people, an inch is a very useful measurement for a very particular thing. Oh god, what emote is that? Oh, it's synonyms. Okay. I always see like emotes, and I'm like, hold on, what emote is that? I'm gonna have some popcorn. You maybe want some popcorn. Oh. Okay. 7-Eleven, we're getting there. So we'll get this one. And then get this. 7-Eleven was pretty simple. We got a nice cup food. I think we're building the body next. Oh, I still got a couple of things to do to the head. We've got to put one tiny grey piece. And that is a whole step. Because you do it about layer by layer, which I guess makes sense. Although I probably would have done that as a 2-layer step. They do that sometimes. So we need Do. And then we need another one of those. Okay. That emote scares me a little bit. I don't know why, but it gives me a certain... Okay, I was right to be afraid. 195. Oh wow, you completed the bit goal. Yeah. You know, okay. That emote in particular gives me, you know, the colon-free vibes, the cat face vibes. It gives me the same kind of feeling as that. Right. Wait, where? Oh, okay. Put them on like that. Okay. See, so far, the way that they've done it has made sense. They haven't done anything weird. Which I appreciate. Because it's got like the little thing on the back. Okay, time to build a body. My body is ready. Funny meme. Cue credits. Okay. And then... Ta-da! Yep. Yep. Okay. Wait. I'm missing a piece. Where does that actually go? Oh, okay, that goes on there. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh my, oh, that is limb. Okay, so this is where it's starting to do something weird. I think it's because we're only a few layers deep so far. And that's why it's really flimsy, but sometimes they do really weird things at least not a lot of contact points. Like that. Hi Corbin. You doing okay? Okay. You guys sure okay? Hopefully you are. Alright, it's like to hear that my friends are doing okay. Right. Working a little bit on the body. This one's taking a lot longer than we normally do. I think there's a lot of fiddly bits because Cub Food's got kind of a very detailed pattern on the body. And the head's kind of a bit of a weird shape. So I kind of get why this one's taking a little longer. I probably wouldn't have made this a 2-star. I personally would have made this a 3-star, if I'm honest. I have yet to do anything above a 3-star, though. And I don't even know if they do 1-stars. I know they do 4-stars. I know they do 4-stars. I think they're also the rarer ones. Okay, we're going to put the head on, and it's showing it in a very weird way. I think it goes here. Yeah, just that alone, I think, would be a 3-star. Yeah, it kind of shows the head on step 20 doing something weird, if you see. It's kind of a weird way of showing it. I kind of get it, but it's still kind of a weird way of actually showing that. Okay, let's do... Oh, hey, this is the last step. Okay. And then another one of these. And another one of these, and then 2 of these. Oh, actually 4 of those. Which is a very interesting... Oh no, it is 2 of those. Okay. Okay. Wait, I think I did that a little bit wrong. Hold on. Ah. So that's that one, but this one goes the other way. And that goes that way. Yeah. Wait. So that's fine, and that's... Okay, yeah, no, okay. I got them the right way round. We made the little feetsies. Made the little feetsies. What? Oh, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. So this is that one, and then that goes on this side. Ah, come on. There we go. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, no, I was doing it right. I just missed a step. Okay, so I have to figure out. So this is the left one, so it goes here. This is the right one, so that goes here. That actually goes... Yeah, okay, that works, that works. And then we have ourselves a little cup chew. A little cup foo even. Oh, okay, that's adorable. That's adorable. We'll put you over here whilst I get ready for the next one. I think I am going to do one of the legendary beasts. Maybe. I'll put that over there. Okay. Are we feeding legendary beasts or pseudos? Okay, no worries, no worries. I might do the legendary beasts actually. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I will start with Entei. We will start with Entei. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'll put you over here, and we'll do Suicune afterwards. Ah, there we go. Okay. Actually, I'll put the cub through over here for now. Oh, wow. Okay, there's going to be... This one's shorter. This one has fewer steps. Got black, grey, white. Yellow, orange, brown, beige, light grey, and dark red. We'll put the orange with the yellow because we don't have enough pots to cover ourselves. I think this is the most colourful Pokemon we've ever done. There's a lot of colours on it. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Okay. This one has a lot of colours. Some of these kind of stacked already. Okay, and then this will go to... And put the black with the white. 1, 2, 3. So I'll put it in this one. Because there's very few black and white pizzas, so we'll put those together as well. Okay. But okay, some yellow, some light brown. I wonder if this is the same brown that's used in the EV. It looks like a similar kind of brown, but also looks slightly lighter. Okay. I'll put the orange with the yellow because they're easy to tell apart, and honestly there's a few of each. Same with the black and white. The black are going to go in the same ones as the white. Okay. We may end up doing 3 today rather than 4, but I usually end up doing 3 simply because it's kind of hard to tell how many you can do in a stream. I like to have 4 ahead of a stream because it's just easier to plan that way. Okay, put this down there. Okay, this is mostly going to be light grey and sorry, light brown and dark grey. And get some more of the dark grey. It's not really dark grey, it's medium grey really. Gen 2 had some really strong designs for Pokemon. And honestly, I think the legendary beasts are among them. See, I think one thing that shows this is, right, you've got the legendary beasts, and you got the Paradox legendary beast, which took them into a wildly different direction. And it was such a different concept for each one, but it was recognizable enough that you know, oh yeah, no, this is a Suicune paradox, this is a Raikou paradox. Like, they were still recognizable despite being radically different. I mean, yeah, they kept some of the design features, but you get my point. Yep. Put the black ones over there. They're the only black pieces in this entire thing, which is wild to me. Again, this is mostly one colour though. That light brown. But there's still a lot of colours in this entire thing. And we've got one bag to open. Ah! Here we go. Bag. Okay. Okay, we can finally get started. Okay, let's get home. Alrighty, so we need a few browns. We're already starting with all that browns. Okay, need one of those. And that's a normal grey, okay. But it's going to label it every time because I don't trust that I'm going to recognise it every time if they don't label it. Unless the instructions contain both grey and light grey. Obviously then by comparison. Nah. Oh, okay, wait. It's always this first step that's a little bit weird because you have to... It's about making it so that it's got a decent amount of strength. Yeah. It's always a little bit awkward on the first step. Oh, interesting. So, okay. I'm gonna ask an opinion about something. So, something I've wanted to do for a little bit is something called hammer beads, bead sprites. Now, some of you may be familiar with those because they are quite popular at a lot of craft fairs. But I've got some designs in mind from various games, and I'm just curious, is there anything in particular you want to see me make bead sprites out of? Like, do you want to see Pokemon sprites more? Do you want to see Zelda sprites more? Sonic? Some original stuff? Like, what would you want to see the most? Some Final Fantasy stuff. I've got some Final Fantasy designs. Because I need to know what I'm gonna make so that so I can buy the right colours. Huh? Oh, okay, no, it's not below it. Never mind. I got confused because it was showing instructions where you build things first, put them on, and now it's showing me just a layer. Okay. I need 2 of those as well. Ah! Okay, where are we starting from? Yep. Okay, boop. 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 Wait. Boop. 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 There we go. Yeah. I think we're making like one main or something. Doesn't look like much at the moment. Oh, okay, there's another side. I got really confused, but there is another side. They do use both sides, which I do really appreciate. Okay, we'll put this cream one on there. We'll put the 2 little ones, and then we'll get the dark reds. Do we have any little ones left? Let's see any. Oh, there we go. We've got one more. So we should have had some little ones left. Okay. Dark red. Okay, it does label it where it's unclear, so that's good to know. Because that was a question I had earlier. It doesn't always label it, but it does label it where it might be unclear. And you know what? I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, we want some greys. I don't know why, but I feel like this step is going to be satisfying with the greys in particular. It just is boop, 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 boop. It's like rows, but it just, I don't know, this is going to feel very satisfying. Here we go. This is the thing I think is going to be satisfying. Oh. Well, that's already off to a great start. Click. 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 Oh, that's satisfying. I don't know what it is about that, but that was really satisfying, was right. Okay. I don't know, sometimes some steps I just get all the pieces I need, and some steps I do it like bit by bit. And I don't know which is better. Okay, we need 2 3x1s. 2 2x1s. And 1 2x1. 2 2x1s. I don't know, the light shining on the page makes it very hard to see sometimes. They're like straining to look at it. Okay. Posture. Oh, posture. Thank you. I am going to say this about posture check with this particular stream is it's very difficult because I am leaning over, but I will do my best to keep my posture in check. Thank you very much for the self-care, though. Posture check's always difficult with these streams because I'm kind of hunched over a little bit, and if I'm not, it's really hard to see because it's at arm's length. See, this is me sitting up. This is me sitting up. Obviously, I'm not going to show, but this is me at arm's length, and I can't really get much closer. So I will do my best, but thank you to the self-care. Okay, I can probably take this to here and then just look at it. So we're doing step 8. Ah, fuck! Okay, I dropped a piece. Okay, so we'll do. That makes sense. Fair enough. No. I know. I'm just putting it out. Obviously, I will do my best to keep my posture good. Like, there's actually a way to bend over something in a way that's not gonna hurt your back. I'm not actually okay. I'm gonna ask some advice for anyone who knows a little bit about this sort of thing, because this is genuinely something I don't know. The correct posture, if you're playing like a game, is upright. But if you're working for something at the table that's small, but it has to be in position, because if I work to it close, like you can't see it, right? But also I can drop pieces, so I do want to work on it on the table. But is there a way to improve my posture whilst working over something like this? Because I work over it because it makes it easier to see. It means that you all can see what I'm doing. It means I have less chance of dropping pieces. So I don't know where the middle ground for that is. I usually shorten my chair as low as it'll go, so my head is close to the desk, but that requires an adjustable chair in the first. This chair is somewhat adjustable, but I think it's as low as it goes, because I'm relatively tall, so I tend to have my chairs really low. So yeah, this chair won't go down any lower, unfortunately. Also, something I will point out is it's difficult, but it's not impossible. If it was impossible, I would have turned off the redeem. For example, one type of stream I really want to do is a cooking stream. Now, depending on what I'm cooking and what my setup's going to be like, that would be a situation where the posture check just won't do anything, so I would remove it for that stream. Okay, we're doing a lot of light grays. Oh, we've got an ad break coming up in a minute, so if you are subscribed, you won't get any, but if you're not, then you will get some. I always confuse myself with that bit. Grab yourself a drink, self-care, do all the things that you need. I'm going to be continuing working on this Ente. I'm I'm probably going to do the Entei and then the Suicune, because I don't think we'll have time to do 4. Who knows? I could be wrong, but we'll have to see. But yeah, that's 3 minutes adverts coming up in about 20 seconds. I'm going to say this, though. The pillow that Talk got on Steam is going to help a lot, because it kind of gives you quite a lot of stability from what I look, because it okay, it's like a paw shaped pillow and the toes sort of curl around you to sort of give you so it's going to give me a lot of stability. So that's going to help improve my posture, I think, because yeah, honestly, without the posture checks I get, my posture sucks. I do not have good posture. It's a series of, it's a lot of bad habits that I've gotten myself into. And honestly, I think it's something that I've had bad habits for since for the longest time. Yeah, we're doing pretty much exclusively grey on this step. Okay, this is one I'm going to get all the pieces of, because I think this is going to be another satisfying one, but 2 layers of it. Right, yeah. Oh, I think I know where this is going, actually. I think this is wait. Hold on. What is this? I think it's like this. Oh, okay. I know what it's doing. I know what it's doing. Yeah, this is another satisfying one. Maybe less satisfying, but still satisfying nonetheless. Ah. Huzzah! Welcome back, everybody. I gotta start welcoming everyone back after ad breaks. I'm really bad at that. Oh my! What the fuck? Okay, B. throwing socks at me when you come back from ad breaks. Were they advertising socks for you to throw at the dragon? Okay. Oh, let me do this, and I'll make the point I'm about to make. Because... Oh, fuck me! Okay. Dog. Ah! Stole me again. That is never not scary. That is never not scary. Okay. Colon 3. Colon 3 has got this thing of just making the mood that... I mean, what I want to say is anyone who responds to something with colon 3 or some variation thereof should be feared. I was talking to somebody the other day. Not the other day. Earlier today. And yeah, exactly the one that you typed, they kept typing that as a response to everything that I was replying to with. They eventually sent me a spoiled message with that repeatedly. It was a scary time. Anyway, yeah, colon 3 is terrifying. Okay, next step. Oh, we're making a structure. Boy, do I love structures. That sounded sarcastic. I actually genuinely do like it when I build structures. There's a reason for this, because if you build a structure first, you're taking into consideration that the way that you might be building it might not necessarily be the strongest way. So yeah, we love structures here. Now we need... all ideas an outside bug bit me. You said ideas. I'm scared. What the heck? Also, I just built this structure and it's not even for this step. Yeah, no, your ideas scare me. I want you to realize this. Okay. Okay, I kind of need to put this now, just so that it's stronger. I should be feared. Well, work took a turn. What happened? Oh, you were talking about the... Oh, the... Okay. Work took a turn. What happened at work? If you don't mind me asking, obviously if it's like personal, and obviously I understand, but hopefully things get better. Okay, so we need... But... how do I deal with this? I just slotted the brick in and it just did that. Okay. Oh god, I don't have... Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. That was... Okay, let's do that again. But hopefully with less of the buckling. Yeah, do it the right way round. That will help a lot. Oh god, it's actually... Ah, it's all going wrong. Give me a minute. Okay, just... Okay, there we go. We got it undone. There we go. Okay, and then another one. Okay, and then this structure that we built is basically the entirety of step 12. So yeah, hey, we're starting to get an Entei looking body. This one's actually building it up in layers. The other one was building it up in sections. Like you built the head first and the body. This one you're just building it brick by brick, I guess. Right. So let's do these. 2 of those and then 1 of those. Okay. Okay. Okay, yep, that's all good. Oh Jesus! I was like congratulating myself on. Oh wow, that's looking good. And I look up. Oh my god. Sorry, I got started. I'm sorry. How if you typed out a while ago, I was so locked in. I'm so sorry. Diesel drive of 150 USD worth of fuel, and someone did a $20 prepay on a pump, drove off without it. Another customer accidentally claimed it. Original customer calls in about. I tell him that someone else claimed it and there is nothing like we can do. Strings the manager card and insults me over the phone while I have it muted, seeing which manager wants to deal with it. God. See, this is why I could never do a customer like a customer service thing, because I'm gonna say people are assholes when they are angry about something, right? If something happens and there's nothing you can do, you are the person that they're talking to. That sucks because you're the one they're taking their anger out on. I know this because I used to work as a telephone sales. I used to work in telesales. Let me tell you, would not wish that job upon my worst enemy. Because with that job, okay, you get given a list and a script. You adjust the script to make it work, but they still want you to do things their way. But if there's multiple people who are running it, their way can vary. So you end up at loggerheads with a lot of people. Sometimes you get thrown under the fucking bus because of it. Or, right, the other end of things is you get talking to a customer. Now, keep in mind, you are just the other person on the other side of the phone. They get pissed at you because you had the audacity to phone them. But here's the thing. They think, oh yeah, no, telephone preference service, you're not the one responsible. It's the one who prints the list. They don't want to hear that. They want someone to yell at. Happened enough times at this job. I'm very much weathered old man for how much I stop caring about the customer as soon as they go into... Honestly, the moment they go to insults, they've lost. As far as I'm concerned. If a customer can reasonably explain their problem and be understanding that you are just the earth person on the other end of the phone, and that basically you are doing the best that you can do, then if a customer can understand that, honestly, W customer, best customer. But if they go to insults, no, you've lost it at that point. I can tell you so many customer stories when I worked in Catelcan. Like the number of times I phoned somebody, and again, a lot of it comes down to the list. Because okay, according to UK data protection laws, you are supposed to delete the list. I realise I am building the same fucking thing. You're supposed to delete the list after, I think it's 20 something days. There's a certain amount of time they're supposed to delete the list. Now, I'm not the one who prints the list. I'm just the person who talks on the telephone. It's not my responsibility. However, it's the company's responsibility, and I get yelled at for it. So I have ended up calling people who have... I've ended up calling for people who have fucking died 10 years ago. And I get somebody's relative who I'm reminding of the fact that that person died 10 years ago. Do you know how upsetting that must be? Do you know how guilty I feel? But it's not my fault. It's the people not deleting the lists. This is why I prefer my BMV titles job right now. Less angry people, more just exhausted people. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, if you can... This is also why phone jobs suck, because the customer, you can't empathize. Oh, okay, you can empathize with the customer, but they can't see your facial expressions. You're not in front of them. You can't see your body language. Body language expresses more, communicates more than like verbal language, right? So you can empathize with a customer a lot more. They're more likely to be amicable if they can see that you're empathizing with them. You know, I know it sucks. There's not really much I can do. I wish I could do more, man, but once the customer realizes that you're empathizing with them and really it's beyond your power, they're more likely to kind of see things from your point of view, or they should at least. This is why I'm glad I'm a roofer. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do roofing. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't that require a lot of like physical strength? Because doesn't that job require a lot of heavy lifting? God, like I need to work out. Is basically what I'm saying. I need to work out. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I do want to do a Ring Fit adventure stream once I get the whole like Switch situation sorted, which I am going to do a test sometime. I think after Celeste, I am actually going to do a Switch 2 game. Or I might, on one of the wildcard weekends, I might do like Mario Kart or something on the Switch. Just so I can see that my new capture card isn't fucked. Because I have heard that it might be Pikmin itself. It might, because apparently Pikmin 2 is notorious for being really difficult to record. I'm commercial repair, not as much heavy lifting. You know what? Fair. Do you still have to do some though? You said, because you said not as much. And if so, how much do you actually have to lift? Because that's also a big factor. Okay. Back when I first started at the gas station, during my training, had a customer in the sports car get mad and said, "The pump charged me with more gallons than what my car holds." They tested that. They tested that some pump in front of him. He didn't believe it, and it just left angry. Like, okay. At that point, what can you do for him? You've heard his complaint. He can tell he's already angry. But you've heard his complaint. You've tested the pump in front of him. And I'm assuming, based on what you said, that it didn't seem to have a problem when you tested it. Like, at that point, what do you do? What would he expect you to do at that point? It's... People are really stupid, man. Like, at that point, I think I would say, you know, what do you want me to do about it, sir? Like, I'd ask him straight up what he'd actually want. Because, on one hand, maybe there is something specific he wants us to do, and you can try it to try and satisfy. On the other hand, usually the demands of those customers are hilariously ridiculous. On the daily, if requested to... on the daily, if required, 2 gal per 7.5 litres bucket at the most. Oh, that's how much you had to lift. 2 gallons per 7.5 litres. How heavy is that? Do you know? Because I mean, obviously, it depends on what it is filled with, but I'm gonna assume it's something like cement. Or grout, or whatever you use to stick tiles to roofs. Again, I don't know a lot about the profession, so feel free to say, you know, to correct me, but because I am almost certainly going to be wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna find that out real quick. Another favorite moment of mine was someone telling me that they wanted prepay on 10. I told him we can't do that, and he has to fill up first. He goes to pump 2 and fills up. Comes in, says 10 again, and he gets angry when I tell him that's pump 2. He yells, "I know how to read," and he leaves. See, I know how to read after demonstrating that he in fact did not know how to read. Oh my god. Again, people are really fucking stupid sometimes. Especially when they're angry, by the way. I just want to point out, anger can play a keep away with your intelligence sometimes. It can make it hard to see the other person's point of view. But honestly, like, it's still no excuse. The only thing I can give this guy is the literacy rate of the area is less than 35%. Oh no. Okay. I'm sure you've had those moments where there was something that you really wanted to say to a customer, but you know you couldn't. Would that guy, given what the literacy rate is, I probably would have said, oh, given the literacy rate is less than 35%, are you sure? Oh my god. I think that makes that story even funnier. Yeah, that makes that story way funnier. Okay, we're using grey. Also, I want to point something out as well. You're all smart. You'll know this, but I just want to point out. I am aware that sometimes you can have lapses, right? So I think I'm a very good example of this, but there have been times where I've played a game and I've not read something properly, and people have been very quick to point out that I did not read that properly. So we all do it. It's just I'm less willing to give that guy the benefit of the doubt because, well, he wasn't patient with the customer service person, so he loses that privilege as far as I'm concerned. I think that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. And then 2 and then a 1. Ignore the negative amount from that man. He is a statistical anomaly on the graph. Oh, that's so good. I don't know if he... I don't know if someone like that would understand the joke as well. I think that makes it... I think that's great. Oh, that's so harsh, but I love it. Okay, I need also... Okay. Okay, yep. Wait, huh? Wait. Oh, that's weird. Okay, and I guess I'm gonna have to do something similar on this side. I'm kind of doing the crown thing on, like, its back. Yeah, we had to do basically the same, but flipped. Okay, here we go. It says the bucket is 16 pounds or 7.25 kilos per hour. Okay. I reckon I could lift that. That's not that much. But, are you carrying it up a ladder? Because I feel like I could do that, but I would be very nervous to do that. I am a little bit of a pussy. Okay. Let's have a fair description. Cautious, I think, is best way to describe. I'm a bit cautious. So obviously climbing up something with a bucket can be dangerous, depending on how heavy it is. Hoisted up using a rope against safety regulations, carry up while you're going up a ladder. You know what? That is a fair point. I was right to be concerned. So actually, I might be okay as a roofer. Is it roofer or Tyler? What's the actual job description? But yeah, I think I would be okay with that job. Now, I'm going to say this. Would I be very good at that job? Probably not. Would I survive? Most likely. Based on what you said. Based on what you said, I feel like I could carry what I needed to. There's no issue with carrying it up things because you can't do that because it's against safety regulations, thank God, because I would be very nervous to do that. But a rope I am happy with. And I have seen a video about somebody who had a bit of misfortune with a rope and pulley system that I know to let go of the rope when something is being carried down or up. I don't know. Basically, don't let the rope pull you up. There's a video of someone who wrote to try and claim on insurance because they got caught on the rope and got flung up and down the entire shaft. Yeah. Okay, we've got to flip it over because we're making the feetsies. The feetsies. Okay. Wait. Ha. How did I make this mistake? How did I make this mistake? Okay, there we go. Like this. Oh my fucking hell. Oh my god, yeah, surprise attack is right. Jesus Christ, I was focused and you... But thank you for the bits. Jesus. You've... God. You terrify me sometimes. You do realise that. I hope you realise that I am sufficiently scared of you now. Okay? Use this power wisely. Okay. Okay, that's about right. Okay, now I gotta make the actual feetsies. This is just the front one as well. I guess we're making the back ones all in one step. That. Hold on, I'll read that in a minute. Then we need another one of each. And then 2 grays. Pardon me. Oh, I recall another story of how that my area is. Had a lady stop paying at the pump with her card, had someone pull up behind her, so she moves up, starts paying on the next pump. She leaves before the guy finishes. When he tries to pay, we both get confused and just go, free gas? She calls an hour later to complain to us to get the money back and that the guy used accidentally. But I'm just... Oh no. I'm just a kind little dog. Must terrify the good girl. No! Oh, that's why you threw a sock at me. Oh no. Why must you terrify the girl? What have I done? Okay. There we go. Yes, you are adorable. What have you done? Be adorable. That's... I don't know if I've even done that. Okay. Okay. Ah, the legs are the weak spot. Every one of the 5 stars have always had like a weak spot somewhere. For this one, it's the legs. And something on the top that is just stepped off. Ah, it's part of the crown. I don't really know. Wait, how is that one supposed to be? Oh, I guess like that. Yeah, no, they're connected by one. That makes sense for them to be as weak. Really? Are we really doing the legs as weak as these? Oh, we've been doing the back legs? Okay, that makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. I put the back legs on the front. That's why it's been unstable. That makes way more sense. When in doubt on the hand cam. Huh? What does that mean? When in doubt on the hand cam, the kitty dog knows how to... What do you mean by when in doubt? Oh, when in doubt. Is that what you're referring to? When in doubt. I don't know what it says about me that I do that non-ironically. Alright. Okay, we'll do this. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm kind of tempted to do a 2-star and do Suicune next week. Oh my god, hi Pika. Hi Prof. More evidence into the queue pile. Yo, what's up, Nia? I'm doing Pokemon Nanoblocks. I'm building an Entei right now. I was gonna say they fell for the obvious trap. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you don't clip me doing that, we'll go. Oh my. Okay. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Ah, thanks for the bits. My God. I'm still terrified you. Also, yeah, it's tiny Lego. It's tiny Lego Pokemon. I'll show you the Cubfu that I made once I've made up the Zensei. And then, you know what? I might do one of the 2-stars because I feel like if we do Suicune, we're sure to go over. If we do one of the 2-stars, we might go a little bit over. Because the Sentei is taken quite a bit. Oh my god. Fear. I do fear you. And then, okay, so that goes on the inner. Wait, it goes there. Yeah, it goes there. Put that one there. And then we've got 2 tiny little ones to end off. How appropriate. Ooh. Wait, where is it? Where is that? It's on... Oh, it's on this bit. Okay, I kind of wish I did that first, because that's going to be a pain to slot in. In fact, I'm going to take the legs off to do that. Which means I'm going to have to work out where the legs go in the first place, but you know what? Also, the crown... I do realise the crown has come off again. If you got sent into the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, which Pokemon would you be? I have taken the quiz, and every time I take the quiz, I always end up as Charmander for some reason. Why is its feet backwards? Why is its feet crooked? Wait. Okay, that's... I think it's supposed to be more like this. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be more like this. Okay, I kind of screwed up the legs a little bit. But I think these look better. So we're just gonna go with it. I might fix them later, actually. But hey, we got an Entei! Oh, you become small and adorable like you. There's someone who thinks that I'd be an Eevee, and honestly, that's probably the one I'd want to be. There's also someone who did a Pokemon run where they went through all of the games, taking up people at oh yeah, hydrate. I'll do that in a minute. I have done the stretch as well. Yeah, and then they took their their Pokemon they named after their friends through each game, and they had me as a Noivern. Which was kind of cool. So an Noivern would be cool. So I'm going to put the Entei over here. And I was going to do Suicune. But we got about an hour. And whilst I don't mind going over, I feel like if we did Suicune, we'd go a lot over. Tonight, I don't particularly... nights, don't particularly want to go too much over, because I have got something that I need to do. I don't particularly want to go into. So you know what? We're going to do one of the 2 stars. So we got a choice between Gardevoir or... Milotic. The other Pokemon we got left are all 3 stars, I believe. Oh no, we also got Metagross as well. So you know what? Let's put this to a poll. I think this is a good thing to do, a poll. I'll make it a 2-minute poll. Warning, evil action incoming. I am sufficiently warned. It's probably still gonna... Wait... 1,055 bits. Oh my god. I'm kind of surprised it didn't throw any bits at my head, though. Anyway, let's run a poll. Yeah, maybe it's to do with the way the throwing system works. I'll have to have a look into it. I'm gonna snooze this so that I can run the poll. I wonder if the limit for throwing is fails. Maybe. Because it throws it proportionate to how many bits that you do. So maybe over a certain amount it over a certain amount, it would probably be too much. I do. Au revoir. Milotic and Metagross. Funny enough, all of them are Gem 3. Well, yeah, we'll make it a 2-minute poll. Whoa, okay. Thanks. that scared me. That was timed perfectly for me starting up the poll. Anyway, I'm about to do a 2-star build because I've only got about an hour without going over. So, which one do you want me to do? God of War, Milotic, or Metagross? Yeah, I got 2 minutes on the poll. Blow away. If you want it, vote for it. There should be a poll. There you go. Oh. Ah. Okay, let me check something whilst I'm here. Oh, this has been a good stream so far, hasn't it? It is going to take more than 2 streams to get through all of this. Oh my god. I don't see the poll unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Oh, really? Can anyone else see the poll? I mean, I know one person voted. One person voted for Milotic. It should be, like, on the Twitch chat. It should be, like, at the top. Okay, cool. It looks like I'm doing Milotic. Milotic wins, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Very different in terms of coloration. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do Milotic. I have a feeling this one's going to be a really fun one. Okay, let's open her up. So this one's not in the box, this one's in like... Ah, fucking hell! Oh my god! 700... Heck! Oh my god! You don't realise that so far you have cheered 4,000 minutes. You have given me... Like, hold on, that's like a one-to-one, so you've given me $20. Like, after Twitch has taken its cut. That is insanity. Okay, we're looking at... We'll go... Oh, this is a very interesting one. Okay, so we're looking at... black and white, because we're going to put one, the same one as black, blue, pink... Oh, and red. We'll put red with blue, I guess. And then beige. Because there's only one red brick, but I don't want to put it with the pink because it's going to get confused. Yes, let's start with 5,000. You're nearly finished. You're nearly out of ammo. You're nearly out of ammunition. See, here's the thing. Here's something interesting, right? There's a leaderboard. Oh, yeah, we've got an outbreak coming up. Self-care and all that. There's a leaderboard at the top of chat, which tells me exactly how many bits you have sent me. Now, here's the thing about that. The moment I see that get to 5,000, I know I am safe. What do you mean for now? What do you mean for now? We're doing things all over the place today. We're doing things all over the place today. This might actually be the better way to sort, because you sort all of the colours. You sort every single brick. I don't like that for now. Ah! Oh, damn it. Okay. Let's do the sorting. Okay. I can always reload. Yeah, but you're not going to, are you? Ah! Why did you bonk me? I'm not being horny. What? Do you want to know something funny? I created that command with the purpose of bonk me when I'm horny. No one ever bonks me when I'm horny. Like, it always is like, it's never used the way that I intended it for to be used, and I think that's hilarious. Okay, yep. It's a lot of beige. A lot of beige. Like this. I'm gonna have a bowl for the red bricks because I don't want them getting confused with anything. You never know. I don't know what that is for. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I just think it's really funny. Also, it does have a it should have a description. If it doesn't have a description, then I guess I should write one. But it's still funny. It's still funny. Especially considering there's also like a rare chance that you can get the bat from Smash Bros. I've only ever seen that go off like twice. Wait, is that white or cream? It's very hard to tell the difference between the white and the cream. Okay. I think the rest of this is cream once I get all this pink out. Yeah, the rest of this is beige. So let's get the blue in here. I'm going to put the blue in a thing that's not blue just so that I can actually see it. Okay, that's the blue. Put the black in here. And then the beige will go in. I'll put pink in next. There we go. I don't know what that is for. Oh, Twitch told me to bonk. Why did Twitch tell you to bonk me? Oh wait, you probably got enough channel points to do it, so it probably reminded you that that command exists. Twitch has a tendency to do that. It is a cool command. I actually like that one. There's one that I'm working on, but it's going to take me a little bit to do. But any of you like gacha games? Yeah, I'm gonna make a gacha game that involves socks. I have to figure out how I want it to work, though. Okay, so that one goes on there first. Hey, okay. That is in a weird spot. I guess we're putting this there for the sake of stability. Ironic, considering it fell apart a little bit. Okay, that looks right. Okay, I got a little worried I did something wrong there. Okay, so this one's little bits by little bits because it's, well, a sea serpent essentially. So the layers are kind of small. It's wild Twitch told you to bonk me. Oh, okay, I need that one going. Oh, yeah, I know. It's always difficult when you have to do 2 layers at once because some of the pieces are floating. Okay. This is a very compact set of instructions. You've hit 20 sets of instructions on one page, or 20 steps on one page. Normally you get to maybe 12 to 15. So I'm actually gonna make the decision. Oh, I did something wrong. Okay, wait. I need to shift this L piece this way. Okay, that's way better. Okay, that's way better actually. Yep. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, you got me. You got me. Are you happy? You got me. I can already see the shape of this monolith coming along now. That's already looking good. Challenging part is actually seeing what and where to place things because it blends in so much. Ah! I nearly knocked up over the bowl. I forgot the word for bowl for a minute. This is what you've done to me. This is what you've done to me, Talk. Oh! Okay, I was about to rebuild the same pieces. Okay, just move these over here. And we will get out a Fravo. This is what you've done to me, Talk. Turned me into a hot mess. That's what you've done. Okay, unfortunately, my end is delayed. Audio is ahead of video. Audio is ahead of video. Ooh, okay. That is concerning. Is there any, like, staticky noises? And is anyone else having the same issue? Because I'm really hoping this is not an example of this problem rearing its ugly head again. Okay. And then pink. And then blue. And then oh, look at Chet. In fact, actually, I know a way to test. I know a way to test. Oh, just getting over here. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna mute the desktop audio real quick. No static, just the occasional buffering. Okay, so this is not this issue. Got it. I'll have a look at the board just in case. It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, so we need... Wow, we really are doing tiny bits by tiny bits, aren't we? And then... square... okay, so put a blue there. Pink. Okay, so... This is just so that everything connects, I guess, so... The blue connects via that. That makes sense. Oh yeah. Oh, so is anyone else having that issue? I need another one there. Yep. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. I don't know if anyone else is here. I think there's a few people here, but I think they might just be lurking. Which is fine. Lurkers are always welcome here. Lurkers are always welcome. Okay, I'm gonna make a point about something, but why do so many people, when I say so many people, I'm making it sound like it's more of a common thing than it is, but it's more common than it ought to be. Why do so many people disrespect the lurkers? Why do people feel the need to call out lurkers? Why do people feel the need to complain about getting lurkers? Like, if I'm not mistaken, don't lurkers make up, you know, a good proportion of Twitch audiences? Like, you do not want to exclude your lurkers. Lurkers are important to the Twitch ecosystem. I hate it when people do that. It's like, dude, be grateful that you're getting viewers, because lurkers are important. Here's the thing, right? There are streams that I will watch in the background whilst I'm doing something else. So I will lurk in other people's streams. And you know what? It's much appreciated. Anyone who does that, much appreciated, because you're still choosing to listen to my stream above God knows how many other creators there are in Twitch. So yeah, like, feel free to chill out, lurk, whatever you need to do. Like, people who disrespect lurkers really annoy me. Is basically what I'm saying. It's a form of being ungrateful. I mean, that's what it is, right? Because there's still support. And people look for all kinds of reasons as well. Sometimes people just aren't really that comfortable in certain social situations. That's absolutely fine. Hell, I have fucking social anxiety in certain situations. So there's a large group. Like, yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. My god, it's actually, this is coming along really nicely. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this one's... Yep. I need a rainbow on. I'm doing it again, by the way. I'm alternating strategies. I'm alternating the method that I'm doing things. It's probably not a good thing to do that, right? I think this is actually one of my favourite ones so far. Weirdly enough. I don't know, there's like a certain satisfaction of seeing this serpentine body being formed layer by layer. Milotic is a cool Pokemon. Milotic is honestly a Pokemon I really like. It does it occasionally. What oh, hold on. The audio is starting to get a little choppy now, or that talking static as if you were lagging. Okay, let me check something, because this might be this is an underlying issue I've had for a very long time. Let me check. So there's like a way I can check this by, I'm gonna disable my desktop audio real quick. So you're gonna hear me talking, but only for the now time. Hold on. Let me check something, because this might be this is an underlying issue I've had for a very long time. Okay, that is. Damn it. So. I'm gonna finish this Milotic. It kind of sucks that it's happened in the middle of it. And then I'm gonna have to, like, do some investigating. Oh my god, why? I think we've had some internet problems, maybe. I'm gonna do a speed test as well after stream. I can't remember what you wanted to remind me of. But feel free to send me a DM of the thing that you wanted to remind me of. And I'll try and get around to that, because there was something you wanted to remind me of, but I can't remember what it was. I don't mind it. I'm still gonna bully. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. It's a problem though. It's a problem I do need to get fixed. Because it's similar to the problem I've been having with Pikmin, just not as bad. And it is a problem I had with something else. But the moment, if you notice that it's getting worse, let me know. If you notice it's getting better, also let me know. Like, if it changes, I would like to know, because I want to know what's going on with this. It does say I've got a poor internet connection. I'm just wondering if it's because I've been multi-streaming to YouTube. I'm just wondering if I should stop multi-streaming to YouTube, but honestly, I'm not really... It's kind of been really nice to have the VODs on YouTube. I've been running out of, like, memory. And if I start saving my VODs again to my PC, I'm going to run out of memory very, very quickly. It's part of the reason why I've got the... what's it called? The, oh god, the fucking... hard drive on my phone. Like, a lot of the stuff that's on my phone, there's, like, some stuff that's, like, personal, and some stuff that actually serves a purpose for my streams. That's one of them. because I'm really quickly running out of memory and I need to do something about that. And if I can upload all of my videos to like one place, that'd be great. Okay, we're making a progress though. Okay. There we go. Okay. Making quite swift progress, but also each of the steps have been very, very short. It's got a lot of steps, but they're all very short steps. Like a few bricks levels are short. I can see why this is 2-star. This is quite a simple build. Not knocking it, it's actually very satisfying. Oh my god. Okay. Step 18. I think we're making the kind of hair thing with the pink. Alright, we're making the head now. How is things on your end? Is it still the same? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Okay. Video and audio is still desync. Haven't had any static for a while. Okay, is it still the same level of desync or is it getting better? Because usually when this happens, if it ever improves, it improves slowly over time. So wait. So I'm gonna clap. You tell me roughly if it's better or worse. I realised that was confusing because I clapped twice technically, but I think you get the idea. Oh, and then we make the hair on the other side kind of separately. This is an interesting build. This is taking a very interesting turn. Oh, wait. Well, I don't see my prior message till now, over a minute after. Was it about that long before, or so like now? So you know it's about a minute. Has it since improved since last time? Is what I mean. So like, was it about a minute before? Was it longer? Was it short? Do you get me? I don't know if what I'm asking is clear. Oh, that is looking good. I mean, oh my god, look. This is good. This is such a good one. I love this one. Holy shit. Monolithic being probably one of the best models. Just saw the clap. Oh wow. Okay, that is some delay. Now, how desynced was the clap and the sound? Because I'm assuming you heard the sound first, waited some bit, and then you heard the clap. Is it still about a minute? Or is it less or is it more? I'm sorry I'm asking a lot. I just want to kind of get an idea of how this is progressing. I kind of need to know for the sake of diagnostics. Okay. Oh my god! Stay back after a buffer. Okay. I have nearly finished the Milo tick, so I think what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to have to finish. Wait a minute as I greet and then stream. And yeah, just hope. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do. Because we are kind of like after I finish the magic, I'm gonna raid. But yeah, no, I saw when I checked, I saw the delayed that you meant. It was pretty delayed. Ah! Thanks to the bits! Hi, Schweppy! I wasn't keeping track of the decent until recent. Currently having some technical difficulties, I'm afraid. But I hope you can spy and enjoy me. Well, it's a pretty chill stream. Now, my Nanoblock streams always end up being pretty chill. And then you get the occasional me being startled by someone being generous. In this case, it's Hawk throwing bits at me. Alright, I need 3. And then the 2. And then 2 2s on top of each other. And we got a hair! And the hair goes on this part. So we got analytics, got some hair going on. Okay, so now we build up more of the hair. Oh, this is like the kind of the whiskers. Oh, and then we're doing this to extend the hair to the floor. Because it's not quite the right height yet. But it will be. But it will be. Oh my god, this is looking great. Oh my Dog, I am going to bap you for all the times that you've startled me this stream. I swear to God. But thanks for the bits. Even though you keep scaring me. No. That one. And then put it on the other end. Well, it's a little crooked. But yeah, it looks good. Okay. I'm doing the rear side for the last step. This is going to be the last step. We have to build up some structure and then slot it in. I think this. Oh yeah, this is for the tail. This is for the tail. We're building up the tail. Build up the black parts. I will bap you, I swear to God. You've startled me all stream. Fuck me! Oh my god! Ah! Oh heck. You know what's amazing? This entire time, I have not dropped my bricks once due to being startled. I dropped a brick once due to, like, sniffy fingers. Wait, maybe that was due to being startled. Oh god, I have to look back on the clip now. Okay, so this bit goes on here. Wait. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, never mind. I'm being dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 8 of these. And I think I need 4 of the blue. Yes, I need 4 of the blue. This is going to be the most tedious part of the entire model. Although, it's actually proving less tedious than I thought. So I guess there's that. Okay, now we top them off with blue ones. Okay, and then that one. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, wait. It's via that brick? There we go. We got ourselves a tail. And we put the tail on. Ah! Okay, it came off. This one's a little bit delicate. But we got ourselves a Milotic! Oh, I'm happy with that one. That one is a very cute one. And hey, it is exactly on the hour. So you know what? I'm gonna get all of our models on screen. I'm going to take a photo when we go raid, which we're going to go raid now. So those who are on YouTube, go on. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, I am. Okay, we're about to raid. So yeah, we're about to raid out. I'm actually gonna raid immediately. Let's see who's live. There's a therapy coyote who's doing Legos. I'm gonna give him a. I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, let's give him a raid. I don't know what they're building, but they're building something. Okay, so we're about to raid Coyote, so I want you to copy the appropriate raid message, whether or not you're a sub, or radio user, copy whatever message, and I want you to fill that chat with love and Dragon Sport, and blah, 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 I know you can answer. What am I doing on Wednesday? I'm going to be continuing with Celeste, but I'm going to be doing some tech support after stream, because, yeah, this is kind of not right. I'm going to download logs basically after I finish streaming. I'm probably going to be reading and running, because I've got shit I need to do, unfortunately. But thank you very much for sitting by me, and yeah, it was a nice time building Pokemon. It's definitely going to take more than 2 streams, I can tell you that for free. Yeah, this is a very relaxing stream. I love doing nanoblocks. I really love doing nanoblocks streams. Oh my god,